Hello everybody. Welcome to part 11. I did an actual mic volume check. It seems to be good, at least on my computer. So hopefully this one's a little easier to read without requiring you to crank the volume up to 1000%. So let's jump straight back into it. Well, the one advantage of the really quiet mic was it forced you to crank up the volume, which may have made things a little scarier when I casually bumped into things. Ah yes, I was solving puzzles and being happy and feeling productive about that. I think I may have repaired the machine powering the Eastern Bridge, as symmetry seems to be established. I don't think there's really anything else for me to... There's that room back there, but it doesn't seem to have any obvious uses. Evidently, I am not done yet. Although it's possible I need to use the western side first as well, so... I'll take one more quick peek here, though, before exploring more. One of the boxes moved, but not the other. Seem to be in the right spot. Not sure what else really would need to be done on this end, though. This was the piston, which appears to be working fine. I think I have a crank now. Well, I didn't see anything. It looked like it would require a crank unless... Oh! Hello, sirs. I did not notice you before. On where this goes. Let me just see if I can even attempt to put it in a different way. I'm gonna go with no. Although the fact that it's not exactly the same as there is a little concerning. It'll actually fit nicely over the existing one. Or those two. job, Daniel. Don't wait, what? Need it pushed to dislodge. No, you actually are coming back up now? Oh, I have an idea. Because now I seem to need to wait for this to have to come back down. Since there seemed to be a small delay. See how heavy of a person Daniel is. Ugh. Barely conscious. In retrospect, maybe I should have done that a different way. See, rocks and stuff I maybe could have used instead, but oh well, good job, Daniel. Now that I've consumed all of my health resources. Doesn't seem like that high of a fall. Man, you need to learn to tuck and roll. Oh, sigh. Awesome. I'm just checking the names of these places using my video gamer psychic abilities. A cistern. I actually don't know what a cistern is. It's kind of a spooky backdrop image. Creakiest door ever.
You're conserving water from the spring.
Yes, it enables me to control the water in the drain sewers to some extent. Also, it can be used for all sorts of purposes.
Like for drinking?
Well, that too. But mostly to run different machines.
Ah, like water mills.
Exactly.
Well, hopefully there's water monsters that'll want to eat my face. Keep it to this area. I'm spooking myself out. I hear steps. It's my own. I don't care. It could be a monster. My sanity... Oh, green. Sanity seems to be doing well. Ooh. I knew it. Redirect sewer water.
7th of August, 1839. There is no denying that Alexander puts a lot of faith into what I can only describe as magic. I'm not surprised. Even while traveling across Europe, I assumed I would have to embrace the supernatural to save my mind and life. As a novice, I do everything in my power to stay focused and not dwell too much on my own doubts. Alexander woke me up early and told me it was time we got started on our work. He was obviously excited to get going, and we headed downstairs to the old dungeon, where he preferred to attempt his rituals. It turns out that Alexander is a true Renaissance man, paralleled only by Da Vinci, I'm sure. He showed me several rooms fitted for specific research, such as anatomy studies, alchemy, and botany. The crown of Brennenburg must be the inner sanctum, a most hallowed ground where we shall attempt to permanently banish the orb's shadow.
I'm gonna just assume this is a good idea. Interesting. It's like a reservoir or something. That hurt me? Daniel. Are you landing with giant great legs or something? I'm all curious where that noise came from. With my brilliant powers of observation, I see rocks. Yeah, a few cuts and bruises because Daniel doesn't know how to take a fall. That looks like a very challenging jump. I'm not sure I can land on there. Nope. Yeah, I don't trust that. That might have given away from underneath me just to troll me.
8th August, 1839. I could never be certain until today that I was on the right path. Using my orb, Alexander managed to channel its power unto us. The inner sanctum flared with blue, fiery light, and I could feel the same things I felt in the dark chamber in Algeria. It was like standing in a mad whirlpool of impressions. It was terrifying, but Alexander kept calm and wielded strange tools of science in order to tame the storm. Suddenly, the blue light was stained by strains of red, and the walls burst with pulsating tissue resonating with the scene. Alexander quickly covered the orb in some cloth, and the unspeakable thing vanished. Apparently, the orb's shadow is closer than Alexander thought. He said I should prepare for a warding ritual tomorrow. I'm not sure what he expects, but I have a bad feeling about this.
Indeed. Also, I'm sure I'm not the only person who immediately thinks of Mr. Solo when they hear that phrase. Ooh. All right. Now where to? Probably way down the end there, eh? Something seems to be creeping up. I'm trying to think what's the best way to get there. The most minimal amount of time in the water. It's probably here. I'm also curious, so can I... I was kind of hoping it would lure something out. So you may have heard me mention earlier, things that can kill me quickly do freak me out. I suspect that there may be something that can kill me quickly in the water, so a bit of me is just mentally psyching myself up. It doesn't look too far. Don't jump, because Daniel doesn't know how to take a landing. But if I just start busting a move... Ooh. Oh, I'm playing like a Super Nintendo platformer. Ah, I got greedy. I knew I shouldn't have done that. Wound is bleeding quite badly. Well, I'm doing things poorly. Did that just turn you off? I'm okay with that, but...
August 1839. It is still early, and Alexander is busy preparing for the ritual later today. Seeing him this worked up makes me question why. What does he stand to gain? I realize he is curious about it all, but surely there must be more. Is he so foolish he will attempt to tame the power of the orb? I must admit that yesterday, when Alexander flooded the inner sanctum with blue light, I realized we had but graced the orb's true potential. This might turn out to be more than escaping a creeping shadow. It might be the beginning of something truly extraordinary.
Alright, well, I'm expecting creepy things to happen here. Alright, I don't for the life of me. I know nothing came up the last time, but I do not trust that all is safe in that water. It's like a such a chicken. And I'm almost out of oil too. Ah. I think I've kind of done everything. I'm probably safe to leave. If I can just make it straight across there, hopefully I'll be okay. I think I have an escape route on the right if I absolutely do need it. And here we go. I hope I don't need to go back over there. I can't imagine why. Alright, I'll just use this moment to make a quick cut and I'll be right back.